Goop players. In the Grumpcade.
Welcome back to the best thing you've ever seen.
Welcome back to the back.
We're playing Pokemon Art Academy again.
Yeah, we are.
Barry just got back in town, and we're really excited to get back onto this.
Yeah, we are.
So we're gonna blast through these lessons. We're gonna still do one drawing per episode, hopefully. Sometimes two if we go too fast. But looking at Inkay, I think this is going to be really difficult.
Oh, Inkay.
Inkay is actually one of Holly's favorite Pokemon.
Isn't that the Pokemon that evolves by turning upside down?
Yep. The only way to make him evolve in Pokemon X and Y is to turn the 3DS upside down. We could not figure out how to make him evolve, and then it accidentally happened for Holly, because you dropped the 3DS. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
I believe that's what happened.
Welcome to the final set of lessons in the Oh my god, we're almost done with being novices!
Oh, we're really on
I'm looking forward to being advanced.
Inkay is small, floating, dark, psychic type Pokemon. Wait, it's flying?
Whoa.
I thought it was an underwater
It looks like a water Pokemon. It's got like a little octopus beak.
Oh wow, I didn't know its spots could. It's like Superman.
Whoa.
Now this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to the new tool.
Oh,
oh wow, pencil!
Pencil.
Wait, I thought I already used the pencil.
Were we not? No, it was the pen?
Oh, I guess so. And also a new type of drawing overlay. The construction overlay.
Shapes What?
What?
So you need different overlays, but the overlay... Is this like layers?
I'm not... Oh!
Oh, so it gives you a guide to... Because I guess we're getting more complex.
Oh, so we want to have construction. This is good. It's actually teaching people good things.
Yeah. Oh.
It sits on top of your drawing.
Mm-hmm. So your gross blobs are untouched.
Oh, wow.
Aw,
Here's
yay.
examples of construction shapes.
Yay.
Can you tell what kinds of Pokemon they are?
That's a torch stick.
That's a Pikachu, it's Ditto, and that's Squirrel.
There you go, that's them.
Oh,
aw,
right.
Yay.
Oh, that's actually really
It's easy,
cool.
you're sketching the details with a pencil.
Oh, look at that.
And once you have your pencil sketch, you can draw the fine outlines on top. Yeah, they're teaching you real drawing techniques.
That's real. That's
so
awesome.
the pencil is...
Oh, the pencil is...
Then you erase the pencil. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can erase just the so they don't really give you layers in the traditional sense, but the tools exist on different layers.
Yeah, the tools exist by themselves.
They're kind of like a very beginner approach to layers.
Wow, that's
neat.
Really interesting.
I like that.
Oh,
smooth the angles and draw a soft shape around it. A nice bulbous top.
This is actually pretty cool.
All right. So, oh god, you're looking at your phone.
Yeah,
just
Barry just knows the reference is coming out.
Look how simple. Oh, wow. All Pokemon are just circles and triangles.
Look at my reference, bro.
I'm not looking at your reference. I'm looking at the circles and triangles because there's nothing else happening on screen.
How do I zoom in again? Oh, this one. That's right.
Yeah, okay. it's been a little bit of time since
our last sesh. As they say.
Bro. Oh man, good seshes going on.
Yeah, good seshes.
So.
Oh wow. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a neat effect. I don't even want to know. So are you drawing with the pencil at this point, and you're gonna go over it again later?
Pencil for.
So you can be a bit sketchier than that.
Well, I am. I don't need to be super sketchy because I actually know.
You're just gonna have to do it again after the fact. They also only want you to do the boober of the Inkay.
Well, I don't care. I am a Pokemon master, art disaster.
That's true. I mean, shit.
Jam.
We've almost evolved beyond novices. So.
This is the eraser for this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. I have to say that is actually pretty darn neat.
Darn tootin'.
That is a buck wild.
So Ross, what did I miss while I was out of town?
Well, I was at VidCon and stuff.
Oh yeah. Tell me about that.
Oh, VidCon?
Yeah, I've never been. I'm curious.
Well. So I basically last minute, I've never been to VidCon, I had no intention of going to VidCon.
I don't think any of us have ever been to VidCon.
No, and it's local, so it's kind of one of those things where like most people are like, oh, why don't you guys go to VidCon? Well, personally...
I always thought it was more of a vlogger kind of
convention.
I
did too. I was always under the assumption it was like a very vlog-centric thing, and that's not really what we do. I mean, occasionally we tell stories in that, but like, it's not really something...
We're more gaming than anything else.
Yeah, and I think that's slowly been changing at VidCon, like, over time, like, you know, like Mark was a guest this year, and, you know, I think they're slowly becoming more open-ended to, like, what kind of YouTube creators go to this event. And,
this is great so far.
And I was invited last minute, because I was invited to some film shoot thing, which I'm not sure if I can talk about or not, but I was invited to some film shoot thing.
Tell us!
I actually don't know if I can, so...
Okay.
Because I did sign a thing, I don't know what it means. I didn't read it.
Did it say non-disclosure agreement on the top?
I didn't read it. I probably should have.
Bro, no, never sign anything you don't read.
I know. I'm like a fucking iTunes.
You're
like
probably,
whatever.
You're probably that kind of guy. Yeah, you don't read the EULA before you click I agree.
I know.
How dare you? I read every single EULA that comes my way.
But anyway,
fuck that. I
went there for a film shoot real quick, and after that they were like, "Well, we've got a badge for you."
I think
for
I know what
VidCon.
you're drawing.
No, you don't.
I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I should say or not.
Don't. You spoil the surprise.
I'll spoil like you spoiled my Charlie Brown surprise.
I'm sorry.
Charlie Brown at you.
I was too excited.
I'm excited. Yeah, I think I know what you're trying. Oh man.
So anyway.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I was at VidCon and they gave me a pass, and I was like, oh great, you know, like at least, you know, if I'm not super keen on VidCon, I can at least be like, oh well, let's see what I like about it and what I don't like about it. And, you know, and I think that's a good way to approach anything.
Faux show.
So I got this pass and I was like, great, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do stuff. I think there's an animation panel, so I'm gonna see if I can make my way to that. And I walk into the convention and I realize the badge they've given me, the maker gave me, was indeed the badge that all the teeny boppers get. And what I mean by that is that if you have a badge, so there's 3 ranks of badges at VidCon. You get the, it's like a red badge for like, you're just allowed downstairs, and that's generally something that fans get. It's like the cheaper badge.
It's like a general attendee badge.
Yeah, basically. And there's a purple badge, which gets you up to the 2nd floor, which is pretty much you have to be a content creator, or I think you can just buy it and lie. I don't really know how it works. So I was like,
so that's like attendee plus?
Yeah, I mean, that's, I don't know.
You don't have to be invited as a guest to get that badge.
No, you do not. You do not need to be invited as a guest to get that badge.
It's meant to be for, like, industry talks and shit like that.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I was like, great, well...
But you had the red badge.
I'm stuck downstairs.
What's the top level?
That is blue, which is industry. So, like, people like from Lego and all these different companies are up there. I don't know. I don't know.
Do they have a vlogging channel I don't know about?
No, I think they just work with YouTubers on stuff and like maybe brand deals or stuff. I really don't know because I haven't been up there before, right? So I got this badge and I was like, well, I can't do anything. And hilariously enough, I got a tweet. I'm just gonna go through like basically everything that happened. So I got a tweet from, I guess YouTube creators, like, which is like one of YouTube's like Twitter handles they use for like interacting with their content creators. Puts out a tweet saying like, just stopping in on the animation panel at VidCon. And I was like, and then someone had replied to it like, oh, dumb, where's Egoraptor, where's Rubber Russ, where's Oni NG? Like basically listing off all the like animators that weren't there. Yeah, exactly. And then I was in that, so I just replied, and I was like, I'm downstairs. I like can't get up. So Frederator tweeted at me, some guys from Frederator, and they were like, what the fuck? You're downstairs? Like, why are you downstairs? I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, I don't have a badge to get up there. And
Frederator's good people.
Yeah, they good peeps. And so I was like, they're like, huh. So apparently, hilariously enough, they showed my Future of Animation on YouTube video at that panel, but I was stuck downstairs. And like Nat and a few other people were on that panel.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I'm stuck here, so I might as well make the most of my time here, and, you know, like, I won't be a negative Nancy. I will put some tweets out and be like, hey, like, I'm going to try and start a mini GameGrumps meetup, because I'm sure there's got to be a few GameGrumps fans here. So I was like, great, I'll just do this, and I'll meet up with some fans and take some pictures, and at least, you know, I can say I did something here. So I just typed out a tweet, and I was like, all right, cool, okay, let's send this tweet. And all of a sudden, I hear, like, shrieking. And you know, like, how a zombie movie starts? Like, someone in a crowd is bitten, and they start going feral and attacking everyone else?
Sure.
And everyone starts screaming and running, like,
yeah.
Ah! Like,
Any disaster movie.
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like someone's been bitten, and it's about to break out at VidCon.
Oh, shit.
And I look up, I see the most Mufasa death-ass fucking stampede I've ever seen in my goddamn fucking life. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I look up, and there's this kid running. He's got like curly frosted tips in his hair, like I have no idea who this person is.
Sounds like a cool kid.
No idea who this person is. But I can always obviously make the assumption he must do something on YouTube.
Was he wearing shades?
I cannot recall. Probably. I don't remember. It
Okay.
happened
I'm just
so...
trying to complete the mental image.
It happened so fast, Barry. It was a very traumatic experience.
So Mufasa's death also came by so fast.
So I see this kid running towards me. He's got a bunch of guys around him. I think somewhere security. I'm not really sure if anywhere his like entourage. I couldn't really tell what was going on. It was so fucking fast. And basically, there's this like curved path. So you know what? I'll just draw it. So there's a curved path like this.
Yeah, please set up the scene.
I was standing here. Holly was standing here.
Yep.
And this was like a cloth fence.
Cloth fence.
And like some palm trees and stuff. And this was the Marriott
That's
Hotel right here, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So like
What direction was the wind blowing?
I don't know. But like this is the stampede.
Okay.
And this is the kid running.
Uh-huh.
And his security guys were like, get out of the fucking way! And I'm on the phone about to send this tweet. I'm like, oh fuck, oh shit! So I move out the way and stand here. Not realizing he's not gonna go this way, he's gonna go down through here.
Through the cloth.
Because that cloth fence detaches and he was gonna go into the back of the Marriott.
Oh,
So I was like,
shit.
fuck, man! And then they, like, literally he runs past me, the security guard pushes me out of the way, I like almost fall over.
Whoa,
and I'm like, whoa,
holy
what was
shit.
that? Then all of a sudden this encroaches on me and I
No, Mufasa!
I get literally
Run!
destroyed. I get crushed by
No!
like what was a swarm, a literal like horde swarm of preteen
Zombies?
teenage girls, right?
Oh
but
my
they hit me
God.
at such a velocity and so many at the same time that I think I actually got a bruise. I was like, ow!
Damn.
And then like
If only Mufasa were so lucky.
it was so hectic that I was looking around afterwards and I could hear like this kid talking to me off the side going like, Ross, so good to meet you. But I'm just hearing
Yeah, you're getting the war
like
flashbacks.
the shell shock and I'm like, what
You're,
the
like,
fuck just happened?
You're picking your phone up off the ground,
Yeah,
just staring at it.
exactly.
Like, whoa.
So I was freaking out, and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Wow.
And I just say this guy's like, "Wow, so good to meet you," and I'm still hearing like shrieking in my ears, completely shell shocked. And I just go to him, nice to meet you. Who was that? And he's just like, "Oh, that's JC Kalen. He's a really popular vlogger." And I'm like, I have no idea who that is. So like I looked him up, and he's like one of those, you know, like teen heartthrob, you know, vlogger kind of guys, and I've obviously never heard of. Oh, that's interesting.
Our capture just crashed. Huh.
BRB.
Hold on a second.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry. Okay, so sorry, we got a brand new computer in the Steam Train room, and we forgot that we still have sleep mode on it. Anyway.
Yep.
So I'm shell shocked, and this GameGrumps fan finds me, and I'm just like, who is that? And they're like, JC Kalen. I said that already, but it's been a few minutes for us.
For us.
Anyway, so I'm like, okay. So like, I find this guy's Twitter, substantial, you know, amount of followers, you know, like millions. He's one of those like teen heartthrobs, like girlies love him. So I'm like, okay, all right. That was kind of uncool. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tweet at him.
It wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault, but I'm just like, man, I deserve an apology for almost dying.
That's true.
So I
That's
tweeted
true.
him, and I'm like, hey man, your Mufasa ass stampede fucking almost killed me, bro. And then I got no reply, and I was like, oh well, I guess
it's a
not
bummer.
important enough for some teen heartthrob to talk to.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not. And then later, VidCon happens, whatever, yada yada yada. Nothing much
Are you
else.
really doing the
happens.
detail in the pencil?
I'm just very. You're not.
You're just gonna have to do it again, right?
Yeah, but I just wanna Barry.
Okay,
don't
fine.
rush genius.
Do. Oh my god, that is fucking. Yeah, that's. You did 100% everything you were not supposed to do.
I just wanted to see what the head looked like.
He was like, just do the top part, and you're like, okay, let me do everything but the top part.
I just want to see what the top part looks like. There we go.
Jeez.
Okay, so anyway.
You gotta give him those Splatoon fucking ears.
Right. So this guy, right? I'm like, okay, that was really weird. I've never heard of this guy, but I went and watched some of his videos. I'm like, well, definitely not the kind of stuff I watch, but whatever. I guess there's a demographic for that. And moving forward to a few days ago, I am hanging out with my friend Katie and Mika Burton. And Mika Burton is a actor that I know. And she's in, you know, so a lot of Rooster Teeth things. She's a really nice girl.
Yeah.
And I was talking to her at lunch. And I'm like, yeah, she's like, well, so how was VidCon? I heard, like, you know, you got, like, swarmed and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like, this kid with, like, frosted tips, like, just crashed through and almost, like, TKO'd me with his, like, Mufasa-ass fucking swarm of women. And I'm, like preteen girls. And she's like, frosted tips. And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, what was his name? And I'm like, J.C. Kalen? She's like, no!
Whoa.
And I'm like, what? So she tells me that this guy lives in her neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And literally lives, like, just around the corner, and
no shit.
Consistently at, like, very early in the morning will play, like, blaring loud music.
Oh no, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm just like, wow. Wow.
What are the fucking odds of that?
What are the fucking odds of that? So then I go back to her place. And I should probably add that Mika's father is LeVar Burton, Geordi LaForge from Star Trek.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, LeVar's there, and I tell him, like, oh, wow, so the loud noise that you hear is the guy that tried to kill me, and he's like, small world, huh?
No fucking way.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Oh, that's when you got that picture with him.
Yeah, so then, Kevin, you can put up the picture, it's on Instagram. So, like, what happened
you
was...
were chilling with fucking LeVar Burton.
Yeah, well...
What a gentleman.
It was really cool, he's such a nice guy. He said to me that, what happened was... I just talked about Star Trek, and he was like, hold on, wait one moment. And he disappears for a while. I'm like, oh, what's going on? And then LeVar, sweetest guy, brings back this wooden box. And I'm just like, what?
What's in the box?
And then he opens it up, and it's Geordi LaForge's infrared visor from Next Generation. I'm like, no. And he's showing it to me, and I'm like really careful. I'm like, I don't want to break this. I'm a klutz.
I'd be scared to put a fingerprint on it.
But then he's like, oh, put it on. And I'm like, okay. And then that's where that picture came from. I got it.
Didn't that give him, like, migraines while they were shooting
the show?
Yeah,
because he actually explained it screws on to the side of the temple.
Ooh.
And that's how, like, the, yeah, that's how it works. Like, it's really,
it's, like, really tight on the head?
Yeah, it's really tight in the head.
Was it tight on you when you put it on?
I actually I have a very big head, so it actually fit me really well. And people who are asking me, like, oh, what's it look like to look out of it? And
do you see, like, a full range of color and,
no,
and data readouts?
Well, other than that, yeah. What you actually see is, the best way I can describe it is vertical shutter shades.
Oh, so you can actually see through it?
Yeah, so they're like shutter shades. That's what it looks like. There are lots of, like, pins that, like, look up. It was very interesting. I was
so
like,
you can see through it, it just kind of sucks.
It's shutter shades. They're vertical shutter shades. I
don't know why I always assumed they'd just be pitch black.
Yeah. But anyway,
that makes a lot more sense.
But anyway, I was just really surprised about that, like, that weird happenstance where this guy that I, like, just had, like, a complete, like, literal run-in at VidCon ends up being someone who lives near one of my friends. I'm like, what a small world. What a small goddamn world. And,
shit, so what was the vlogger's name again?
J.C. Kalen.
J.C. Kalen?
And I was like,
He's got some splaining to do.
Yeah, so J.C. Kalen, if you hear this, brother, I want an apology for almost getting murdered by your posse.
Also, keep down that music late at night, man. There's like curfew hours and shit.
Yeah, there's curfew hours.
You gotta be a polite neighbor.
Bro, read a book. It's in a book.
And books are quiet.
You can be a butterfly. You can go twice as high. Just, you know, don't wake anyone up, bro.
that is the song.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Just take a look. Don't wake up your neighbors.
Reading Rainbow.
I can be really quiet when I'm reading a book.
Put on some headphones.
Put on headphones. Put on headphones.
Fuck yeah, bro. I don't know. So that was my VidCon experience, and then it, like, had this, like, climactic, like, ending where I'm like, I know where you live. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So that was.
So VidCon, you would say you enjoyed your experience?
No. I would, if I went, I respect that it's an event, and I see that it's very serious. Yeah. But if, you know, if we were brought as, like, guests, then I'd probably consider it. I think that the reason I had a bad time was just circumstantial to, like...
Yeah, you didn't have the badge.
Yeah, like, I couldn't do anything I wanted to do, and, like, I was last minute, all the badges were sold out. So I really only got to experience, like, I would have probably... maybe I would have enjoyed the industry stuff, and I did talk to people, so... and I hung out with my buddy, Dave, who's a boy in a band. He's a really good rapper.
Is he a boy band?
No, he's a
boy in a band.
He's a rapper. He did a really good rap recently about the educational system and about education reform, about how, like, certain subjects that are mandatory should be
that aren't mandatory should be mandatory, like how the fuck to do your taxes or like first aid, and you know, just basically.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
it's a little more useful than like presidential years.
Yeah, like it was pretty. It's a good rap. It's called "Don't Stay in School." Check it out. It's really good. Yeah, I mean,
good advice.
He said he's not against the education system like that much. He's just trying to say.
You're fucking Inkay, man.
Thank you. I'm just trying to remember what his spots look like, because I'm
Inkay
kind of
spots. They're right there up above. You know.
Well, no, the spots on his you know, I'll just look
the
it
color?
up. Yeah, okay, so
There
it's
you go.
4 spots. You know what? I'm just gonna bring up an Inkay
Follow
picture.
the main shapes of the top and body.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm just getting an Inkay.
They want you to trace over your pencil sketch now.
That's fine.
Okay.
You got time, bro.
You're looking.
Don't rush genius, man.
Man, there ain't no rushing to be done.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's what I needed.
Wow, Inkay is so cute.
Yeah. Next to
Cute little beak mouth.
yeah, I really like Inkay. I think and what's the one it turns into? Like if you turn it upside down, it becomes the really scary thing.
Oh my god, I do not want to see your Inkay upside down.
Oops, no.
Whoa.
I just want to get the rough down for this.
So they probably want you to trace the outside.
Yeah.
And then you'll do it again. Do the inside with a thinner pen. Because you know, getting that thick outline makes it look nice.
Yeah.
Makes it pop. Look at that. Looks like it's this dude.
Hold on. Cool. I mean, that's a little wrong, but I'll fix it. Okay, cool.
So
That's all I needed.
Trace it.
Yep.
Get to trace it.
Wait,
bro.
that's actually the step, so
Yep.
I'll get on that. All right, so I'm gonna get really nice and
You're using the
close.
small pen.
Gotta get my details right, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. I want it smaller. I actually want it smaller.
All the way small. Wow, look at you. Dang.
Wait, is this actually the right color?
I don't know. You're not doing that part yet, but you are anyway.
What? Yes, I am.
They want you to just do the outline of the border on the outside.
Do they? Well, I can change the color for that entire thing.
That's true, but maybe that whatever. Do what you're man. You're almost done being a novice, so I think that means you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. Just be free.
Yeah.
Free to explore your artistry.
Man, I gotta say, VidCon was really good at organizing, like, because when we go to, like, PAX and stuff, it's like, we don't really get, like, if I'm like, I really want to go play at the Indie Mega Booth, like, we can't really get an escort to get through and quickly do it.
Oh yeah, we don't have escorts.
Yeah, we don't get that, but at VidCon, like, every single YouTuber has, like, an escort.
Like from VidCon?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Like that. So I guess
Damn.
that guy that would like almost knocked me over. Well, pretty much did knock me over.
Was a VidCon person.
Yeah, it was
not
a VidCon.
this guy's personal staff.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been VidCon staff that knocked me over, but
Damn.
I mean,
they got some splaining.
They
to
got
do.
some job. They got to do their jobs, I guess. But fuck, man, it was. I don't blame them. The girls, like, literally, there's a video that I posted on my Instagram, Rubber Ninja. You can scroll down to find it, but I literally fucking filmed preteen girls chasing someone, and I don't know who it was, but it was like a stampede, and it was like tame to some of the stuff I saw.
That is scary.
Yeah, I can't imagine like GameGrumps viewers doing that. Like, I guess it's just like.
What are you saying about our preteen female demographic, man?
That they know what's socially acceptable.
And that generally, if you're running towards something, that should only be.
Yeah.
You should only chase after something if it's A, stationary and you're trying to get there quickly, or B, an ice cream truck.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if anything is running away from you and
Right.
you're chasing after it, you probably shouldn't be chasing it.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Yeah,
I mean, there's probably some examples I'm missing, you know,
No,
such
that's
as
completely-
Neanderthals chasing after their prey and things like that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. When I posted, like...
Just gotta be chill.
When I posted that VidCon was, like, a nightmare because of that, at least from my perspective.
Right.
I was like, wow, like, this is unbelievable. Like, this goes down here?
Mm-hmm.
And someone replied to me, Ross, respect the fangirls. And I was like, no. Okay, listen. I'm not disrespecting fans or female fans or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that if you want to be treated with respect, you treat others around you with respect.
Yeah, man.
Don't go trampling people. Don't go pushing people out of the way. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, bro.
Someone's gonna
Jesus
get
said.
injured. Yeah, I mean, exactly.
You have the right idea.
Think what?
Don't be a jerk.
You know what I love?
And you might not think you're being a jerk by stampeding, but Every person in a stampede is, well, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I love?
kinda
You know what phrase I
mentality.
love?
What's that?
Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah, man.
The motherfucker didn't have a driver's license.
I mean, if he were around today, I'm sure he would.
Probably.
I mean, it's the law.
Well, I mean, it's not the law. You don't have to have a driver's license. Wait, why
Well,
isn't this working? Oh, I'm an idiot. Wrong runerizer.
I'm pretty sure that you need a driver's license to operate a motorized vehicle.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't. It's not mandatory to drive a car, Barry.
Oh, well, sure. But I'm saying to drive a car without a license is probably illegal.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, no, Jesus should take the wheel, because...
No, he shouldn't until he gets his driver's license.
Oh, I see. Well, you know, all in good time. Yeah, I had a convention experience as well this past week.
Please tell me.
Because I was on the East Coast visiting some friends and folks, and I wound up in Baltimore and went with a friend to Otakon. And having recently heard your experience at Anime Expo, I was like, I should probably go incognito, because I'm not there to like meet fans or anything. I'm just there to spend time with my friends and see this convention. So my friend bought me this wonderful mask, which Kevin, if you go ahead and put up that selfie that I took, yeah, that was me.
You're pretty.
I was anime girl. I was girl Chan. I don't know.
Whoa.
But I had a wonderful time running around Otakon and seeing stuff. And some people asked for a photo with me. Just
Really?
because I was dressed up like this like generic anime girl, and like I had my chest exposed. I was wearing a kimono. I was actually kind of in like a Danny Sexbang cosplay. I was wearing a kimono and wearing running shoes. So
That's really funny.
yeah, some people just got a kick out of that and asked for a photo. I was like, hell yeah. But yeah, Otakon was a cool time. I'd never been to an anime expo before. All the conventions I've been to have been gaming centric.
Oh, that is
like
true.
PAX or MagFest or whatever. So it was neat. Bro, you're not tracing properly.
Oh, I actually, that should have been higher. That's why I'm doing that.
Damn, son.
I'm
But-
sorry this is taking so long.
No, you're fine, bro. But yeah, I don't know, stuff, things, events, places.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what my favorite convention is though. It's
It might be RTX for me.
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
really excited. We're heading out there pretty shortly.
I don't know when
and,
maybe when these episodes air, we'll be at RTX. But
It might be. I think it'll be around the same time that we're.
Okay, well, actually, you know what's funny? I have a on the last day of RTX, just before we get on a plane, I have a quick draw panel with my buddy Patrick. And if you want to come see me draw, because I think Patrick draws a thing, and then because I went to Aaron's one last year, I've got to draw something in like, I have to draw what he draws, but I have to draw it in like a minute or something like that. Like, so he spends like the whole panel talking to me and drawing, and then I have to draw what he drew in my own style really quick. And I think that's how it works.
Well,
That's
we
what
all know how
happened
quick
last
you
time.
can draw, so.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
Sweet. That should be fun.
Maybe they can extend the panel an hour just because, you know,
Yeah.
they're nice guys, right?
Just show them this
Delay our
series
plane.
and just be like, okay, see the hour-long episodes, that's when Ross is drawing. See the 15-minute episodes, that's when I'm drawing. And that'll give you an indication. Someone was getting upset. I saw there was like a comment on, I think my Charlie Brownichu episode.
Yeah.
Where someone was like, fucking Barry needs to spend more time drawing because, like, these episodes are short.
No.
And it's like, it was still like a 20-minute episode where I drew Charlie Brown.
Wow.
Just, I'm sorry, I don't do this
Apparently
shit.
we're not spoiling
Apparently
people.
I'm not a real artiste enough for you, sir/madam. So, I don't know, man. I didn't intentionally... Whatever. I don't gotta justify myself. I fucking doodled the Charlie Brownichu, and that's that.
I love Charlie
I'm
Brown.
proud of my Charlie Brownichu. He's probably my favorite one that I've created yet.
Yeah, I actually really liked Charlie Brown and I thought
Yeah,
you really
Thank you.
hit gold with that one.
Thank you. You know, I want to say part of me was inspired by Hey Froki, but yeah, it was good shit.
Charlie Brown and Hey Froki are probably among my favorites.
Dude, we got some fucking awesome Charlie Brown anime fan art.
Oh yeah?
There's some fucking great shit.
Could Kevin put it up, or does he know where to find it?
I don't know, Kevin, if you find any, put them up.
Yeah,
but if
I
not,
don't-
then whatever.
I'm not, and also, yeah, it's also like, I think I might have saved some to my computer, but then I feel bad sharing them, like, on the episodes, because I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't remember who made this.
Oh,
Because, like, when you
yeah.
save it from, like, Tumblr or something, like,
It's
it doesn't...
just a random URL.
It just doesn't actually
I
say.
think, is it DeviantArt that actually has that info in the JPEG file
I believe
name?
that's right, yeah.
There's some website like that where if you save it, it's like, oh yeah,
That's
here's the
good. I'm really surprised that a lot of sites don't do that.
Get it together, Tumblr.
I believe there's some
Damn.
problems with DeviantArt with ownership of.
Oh yeah, they own everything you upload. Kind of
Yeah,
thing?
like some guy, like a really good artist. I can't remember what the context of the scandal was.
I think they like saw their art on a shirt.
It was in Hot Topic, yeah, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And it was like a fan art thing.
Yeah, and like the terms are like, "Yeah, you don't own the shit you upload to DeviantArt."
Yeah, and they can resell it to I was like, "That's fucking BS."
I mean, it's one thing to be like, "Yeah, you don't own the stuff you upload to the internet in certain contexts or whatever," but to blatantly just, you know, take your user's content and then
not talk
monetize
to the individual in question and just sell it. Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Because it's like already, you know, somewhat copyright dubious to be, you know, making money off of a parody in the first place. I mean, it's totally fair use, but just saying like, you didn't create whatever Charizard, but you created this version of him.
Right.
And then for someone else to earn money off of your interpretation of this copyright, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fair use just breaks my brain a little bit.
It is pretty weird. I hear it's different from country to country, which gets even more confusing.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So like in Australia, if you can just prove you created something, like you just own it.
Well, that makes sense. How do you prove it though?
I mean, like you could have internet submission, you could have letters sent to yourself. There's a million ways you can do it. And then there's the people who are like kind of trolls about like how they do things. Like they'll keep sending like a million letters to like Warner Brothers and Universal with like concepts for movies that haven't been made. And then they can just be like, if that movie concept gets made, they can sue and be like, well, I sent this letter with that concept to them, and here's proof I did that.
And all you have to do is be like, what if there was a space movie where we went into space?
Yeah,
like,
basically.
Oh, Interstellar took my idea.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna sue.
It's not patent trolling. It's
There's gotta be another name for it.
Like copyright stories. I don't know. It's like a real thing. Like I don't know. It's totally fucked that shit happens. But
yeah, it's one thing if someone actually ripped you off. It's another to. Because
like,
they just ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
By trolling the system, you make it harder for legitimate artists to be properly compensated.
Well, they don't care because it's all about getting a cash settlement in court. Like that's the whole reason they do it.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, because also the studios probably don't want to actually, you know, set a legal precedent, so they'll settle out of court and just throw some money at them to make them go away.
Yeah, which
perpetuates the problem. But yeah,
I believe there was one guy who pitched the idea for a horror parody movie. And then they made Scary Movie, and then that now, because of a legal settlement, that guy's name is on every single Scary Movie.
What?
And he gets royalties or something for it. I'm not really sure on the specifics. You can look it up.
Wow.
But like, yeah,
that was... what if there was a Scary Movie that wasn't scary?
Yeah, but it was a comedy. Like that was literally, yeah, that was the context of the thing.
Damn,
absolutely
man.
Insane.
Well, your Inkay is really coming together here.
Did you figure out what it is?
No, Ross, I didn't figure out what it is. You're just drawing a normal Inkay. There's nothing at all.
There's no character in pop culture that this could possibly be?
No, it's Inkay. That's the character in pop culture that it is. No more, no less.
Inkay's Locker?
Inkay's Locker. It's been a long time since I've seen any of the Pirates movies, so I'm having trouble coming up with bullshit to say. Like, Inkay Sparrow.
Yeah,
walk the plank.
I am very surprised they're still making them.
Yeah, man, they make billions of dollars. What's surprising about that?
I guess that's a good point.
And until Johnny Depp gets sick of making millions of dollars.
Apparently he said that he will always do Captain Jack Sparrow. It's like one of his favorite characters to play.
I mean, can you blame him? He gets to wander around and be a badass.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say wander around and act drunk.
Well, that too.
Which is pretty much every role he's
Jack
in.
Sparrow's personality is drunk. It's not, well.
I don't know. I mean, he's always got that kind of like topsy-turvy weirdness to him.
Johnny Depp has definitely gotten very typecast in the last 10-ish years, but he definitely had a bigger range in the past. And like now, he did that gangster movie.
What?
Recently.
Really?
Yeah, where he's like a 20s gangster with a Tommy gun.
I've never seen
I didn't see it either, but it looked like he's not the Mad Hatter or whatever. Did you ever see Edward Scissorhands?
I did, but I don't really remember it, to be honest.
He's very, like, quiet and reserved. And has scissor hands. It's a little bit different than Jack Sparrow.
Spoilers.
Yeah, sorry, man. He's got scissor hands. He uses his hands as scissors. Spoilers.
He's typecast as a gardener for 20 years after that.
Exactly. It's tough times. Tough times for the Depp family.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm sorry.
No, dude. You totally just draw the same drawing twice. I love watching you draw twice. It's like Teletubbies, when it's like, let's watch the same thing again we just watched.
You're gonna have sass, you can just go home. No kidding.
I mean, shit, man. You want to talk about sass?
Okay, now we need the thinner outline.
Yeah,
well,
you already hit the thinnest fucking outline, so you fucked it up.
Oh, because you wanted to do the outer outline big. I don't have to do that. That's just a recommendation.
I said that. I was like, they want you to use the bigger outline, so the outline looks bigger, and you just did the whole thing.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
It kind of looks like he has a toad, like, mushroom hat.
Well, yeah, I guess it kind of does.
Like, hey, I'm Inkay. You tab the psycho pest so you can erase the pencil sketch. Wow.
Oh, right. I guess I should do that. Wow, that is real nice.
Can you make that pen any bigger, the eraser?
I did. Made as big as it can be.
Really?
There we go. Oh, that's
Did you erase
cool.
it all?
Yeah, that's cool.
Can't really tell on the capture.
Oh, weird.
Does it look worse?
Oh, it's because no, it looks good. It's just because the lines are thin. I apologize.
Fucking man. Why
They
you gotta
look
be that way?
Did they look better when I'm zoomed in though?
Yeah, they're great when you're zoomed in, but you're not zoomed in, so I can't see shit.
Well, he'll pop out more when
It's time for a splash of color. Get it? You said splash because it's not a water type. It's a flying type.
No, it's still.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
Bright blue to fill in Inkay's body. Fill in that bod.
Fill in that bod.
Ooh.
I know how to color, Dungus.
Then skip it, son.
Get off my
No one's
back.
forcing
You're not
you
my
to do
dad.
that.
Get off my back. You're not my dad. Dad, get off my back.
Get off my dad, dad. You're not my dad, dad.
Get off my dad. You're not my back.
What if your dad was on your dad and you're like, Dad, get off of dad, and then dad was like, what?
Dad, a paradox. Time travel dad.
You're not my dad, dad. You're my dad, dad. Oh man. Oh, that is kind of hard to look at.
Hmm?
It's like just like a really intense turquoise on a really intense magenta. My eyes are like, ah. Oh, wow. Just, have you seen Inkay lately?
Hmm? Yes.
Have you seen him? The way he moves.
Yo, that bitch been working out. He looks
Yeah.
so fucking fine.
Are Inkay's male?
They're both male and female.
Oh yeah?
No, I'm not saying they are, like a frog. I'm saying they are,
Does every
maybe either
Pokemon
gender.
have a... Because I remember...
What?
Like, there was Nidoran and Nidorina or whatever.
Yes.
Those were, and it's like...
Well, they can only be one gender.
Yeah, like Nidoking is always male, Nido Queen is always female.
Yeah, there's some... I think... Wait, are they the only ones that have gender-specific Pokemon? Good question. I don't know.
Because are there Pokemon where it's like every Pikachu is male or something?
I think the female Pikachus in the newer versions all have love hearts on their tail.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Bro, I think you're coloring some not tentacles right now.
It's okay if they go a little outside the lines. It's the style I'm going for.
Oh yeah? That you went through fucking... You drew the liner for half an hour just so the coloring would be like, bleh. That's fine. That's fine. It's looking real good. Man, if I was though, I would just put my hands on my hips and just shake my head at you all the time. See, what's that blob in the middle? That's like some inverted space bullshit.
Back off!
Man, what are you even doing? What are you even doing? What do you even do? What do you even do? Yeah, there you go. Oh, ew, gross. Man. No, it looks really good. I've never in all my years seen artistry quite like this. It is an honor to sit beside you while you color in these blobs. You know, you could zoom in a little bit more and then clean it up, but hey, this works. I don't want a backseat artiste.
Barry, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, Barry. I'm gonna kill you dead.
I mean, I've been sitting here for almost 40 minutes now, so apologize if the sass is starting to leak. There's a sass leak in Sector 7. And boys, again, sassy down those with sass mines.
Sass mines?
Yeah, man, where do you think sass comes from? It doesn't grow on trees, it grows in mines.
Where do you think sarsaparilla comes from?
Exactly, it comes from underground, deep below the Earth's crust.
Wrong size.
Where the sass comes from. That was a Maurice Sendak book that I used to read as a child, Where the Sass Comes From.
Wait, really?
Yep. It was a prequel to Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, it was really cool. Especially when it got really sassy and dark and weird. Oh. Gross.
Hmm?
Nothing. Just, you know. Now that the sass is off the chain, I'm really taking in what you've drawn here and just how disgusting it really is. So, You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think Professor Luigi-san is going to be really proud of you when you're done with this. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's looking real good.
Do you know when I was at VidCon, I had a lot of people come up to me, talk to me about this series.
Oh yeah.
And all of them said, well, quite a majority of them all said that they listen to this one while they're falling asleep.
Really?
Because it has like an ASMR effect on them.
Oh, so we should be a lot more.
Well, we're always kind of calm when we do this.
Yeah.
We chuckle, we joke, but
what are
like,
you talking about? This is a very relaxed series, sass-free, really. No screaming and anger at all. How could you be mad looking at an adorable little Inkay?
Inkay.
Inkay.
What?
I like when you're zoomed in close enough, it looks like the top screen is what you're actually drawing, and it's like what you're zoomed in on.
Yeah, I know, and then it zooms out.
And you zoom out, and you're like, oh! God damn. It'd be cool if there was like a really simple, like if you could use this software as animation, like a flipbook style thing.
I feel like there is actually that, like for the 3DS. I forget what it was called. There was definitely an animation. Well,
there was a
thing.
Flipnote, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And I think it was free, or like I spent points on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I messed around with it for a minute. I was like, I just don't really get this.
I would love to have one that did something like this.
But yeah, where like you could draw this stuff and then it would kind of onion skin.
Oh my god,
show
Pokemon
you.
Animation Academy.
Oh god. Hey, welcome to part 7. It's 5 hours long.
Actually, that would be really cool. You could do it
Yeah.
theoretically. Like you could just like teach the same things. Like the first game would be this one, and the next one would be Animation Academy, where they would it would recommend that, or maybe it comes in a package. Like I don't know. I don't know how well art games sell. I like to think that maybe they sell better. I would love to make that happen.
We've definitely given this game a boost.
Yeah, actually,
I know of at least a handful of people have tweeted at me being like, "I fucking bought this." So that's pretty cool. I mean, shit. I would play this game if I didn't spend 50 hours of my life staring at you playing it.
Yeah.
It's okay though. I'm having fun.
I'm actually really excited because it actually teaches you how to paint.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get into like shadows and stuff like that.
The last lesson is apparently Mewtwo.
Whoa.
Yeah,
the final boss.
I'm really kind of like, I'm a little nervous about that one. I might actually need to follow the rules because I don't know if I can draw Mewtwo.
After all of this, the last episode,
I haven't finished this yet. And you know this is supposed to be David Jones, but it kind of looks like
spoilers?
It kind of looks like Osama bin Laden. It does. You know it does. I'm not being a dick. You know it kind of looks like Osama bin Laden.
Whoa. You
do see it, right? I'm not crazy.
Well, because it kind of looks like his head, like he's got like a turban. And,
I know.
And the tentacles are.
It was really unintentional.
Beard,
I zoomed out and I'm like, it looks more like Osama bin Laden.
Wow. Wow, that really hit me out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Ross.
What have I done?
Well, shit. Clearly, you took the wrong path with this. You could have been drawing Osama bin Laden all this time, instead of Davy Jones. Man. Time to color in the pink part.
Oh my! It looks like a dick.
It does.
Isn't it like a weird?
I mean, it looks like a dick already.
I guess that's true.
He just made it more boobery.
Oh my god.
My Inkay's top looks different from yours.
You know what I want to do?
Someone
said if you're a good artist and you want to, you might have said this before. Someone said that the likelihood is that the girl who did the art for this. I mean, I don't have confirmation on this, but try drawing left-handed.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you'll draw.
You'll draw like a child.
As inaccurately, yeah, as you humanly possibly can.
You probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference because my right hand already barely does what I want it to do. So the left would also be pretty janky. But yeah, that's good advice. I gotta color in the mouth too. Oh, look at that! It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It goes all the way up to the top. There you go. Oops. Wow. Oh, you fucked it up. It's fucking worse.
You know what? I might start again. I'm gonna use No, let's say no, it's fine. Let's use that.
It's gotta be perfect, man. It's got to be perfect. Because how else will you improve unless everything you do is perfect? That was a joke. That was a joke. You're not supposed to worry about being perfect. It's not how you get better. You just make stuff.
If you're not perfect, no one will like you, and you'll have no friends.
It's not true.
Bad advice with Ross.
No, bad advice with Ross. Strive for no less than perfection, because no one will care unless you're perfect.
Don't take my word for it.
Because I'm not perfect, and no one else is.
You kids are playing music a little loud, but don't take my word for it.
Put on headphones.
Yeah. Stop.
I cannot go to sleep when you're playing loud jams. Don't be a douche. Don't be a douche.
I always turn my music. If I ever have like a party, I always turn the music down at like about 10 at the latest.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I'm just like an old man.
Nah, man. This ain't college. This is real life. You can't just blast your jams whenever you want.
Welcome to the LA.
Yeah, well, welcome to most places.
Oh, damn, look at that.
Wow. He kind of looks like he's wearing a nurse hat.
It does a little bit.
I don't know if that's intentional or not. Man, you're missing that little line in the middle of the top of the hat.
Oh, yeah.
You totally fucked it, man.
I can do that now.
It's totally fucked.
Oops.
Yeah, it's looking real.
I'm gonna keep that.
Gotta put that cleft in the top of the boober. That's how you know. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you didn't do the mouth, bro.
What? What are you talking about?
You're supposed to color in the mouth. A little pink.
Oh, I didn't give him a beak. Oh, you know what? I could.
A mouth.
I could.
We'll draw the pupils in Inkay's eyes. Oh, they're so shiny and cute. I bet yours are gonna be just as happy and inviting. Nope. Nope. It's gonna be cold and sad.
Oops.
You're making it black?
No, the inside of his mouth.
Yeah, you're making it black instead of pink?
Well, yeah, 'cause it's like dark in there.
I mean,
I'm gonna give. I know what you're saying, and I'm taking it into consideration.
I mean,
I'm gonna give him a little.
Oh, ew. No, don't take me into consideration. Ugh. Oh, never take me into consideration again.
Is this the right color?
No.
It is.
It's gross. It's like he, got into a bottle of Thousand Island dressing.
Ew.
Oh, man. That is not... Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, that is pleasant to look at.
Is there no. That's not what I meant.
You gotta color in the eyes,
Oh,
man.
here's what I wanted. Oh, someone said that if I did this...
Whoa!
Yeah, I was like, what?
Wait, what did you do to do it?
There's a down button. You can actually use colors that aren't on the palette.
My god, it's been there the whole time, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it has been, yeah. But they don't teach you that.
I don't know. I kind of like that our abominations use the same color palette. Like fucking Hey Froakie. It's all blue. That is gross. Those fucking weird ear holes. Man.
I forget who told me that on Twitter, but thank you.
Oh, for the
yeah,
more
someone
colors?
mentioned it, and I was like, fuck off, that's not real. It's real. Shit.
Dang.
I can do stuff like this.
Ew. Ew. I don't like it. Weird squid holes. Man. Fucking Davy Jones, man.
It doesn't look... It's too dark. I just want to find the right color for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted.
Well, would you look at you. So artisty. Why don't you fuck yourself
Whoa.
in the butt with a
come on, man.
screwdriver?
Stop. No.
Put it
no.
in your
Don't you
butt.
fucking disrespect Reading Rainbow in front of me.
I would never.
I actually didn't grow up with Reading Rainbow because it didn't air in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Well, fuck you. I grew up with it. That
Actually,
means it's mine.
that's a little mean, but sure.
Bro, if you didn't grow up in the 90s, you weren't there, man. You weren't there. You didn't happen as you were. You did.
I'm not gonna shade those goddamn tentacles.
Oh god, yeah. You don't need
Just
to
give up on that.
They didn't shade them on the Inkay up top.
Hmm?
They didn't shade them up on top.
That's true.
Gotta give them pupils.
Oh, right. That's what I was doing. I totally forgot.
Yeah, no, you're fine. He's looking. Oh, that mouth is so unsettling. Ugh. Ew. Oh, quit adding detail to it. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, it makes me want to barf. No,
Oh,
give him
no.
eyes.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. All right, so let's do those eyes.
Let's make him cross-eyed. Ew, they're red. They are red. Were they red in the movie? I mean the Pokemon animated movie that I'm referring to?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, God. Oh, that is upsetting. Wow, that is... Jesus.
It's so awesome.
It's so gross.
I actually really like how this one's come out. I'm getting really good at using these tools.
Oh my god.
No, I don't mean that in a braggy, douchey way, but actually...
If that washed up on the shore, I would just invent a
Kill
fucking...
it, stamp on
Yeah,
it
just
until it
stamp
dies,
on it.
yeah.
It's just like...
I should not be! I should not be!
No, 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 no! Just keep stomping on it and all this weird ooze
Oh, I
coming
already
out
did
of
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, do your head... Well, you have to do the dots on the head.
The teacher becomes the taught.
Oh, you don't have to do the yellow dots? Okay, well...
Oh, that was... You know,
I guess
because
that's the next step.
that's the next step.
Dang, son. Ahead of the curve. The final step, we just use yellow to draw lights on Inkay's top.
Alright. Can do, brother.
I've been standing here for 5 hours watching you paint. I'm very tired. Yahoo. What are you...
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
thought it was gonna be more. I thought it was gonna. They were gonna show me
You were
more.
just staring out into space there. Just wanted to make sure you were still with us.
Sometimes I forget I'm a sentient being and I just go into space.
Yeah, dude. Who doesn't? It is the best. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Why don't you give him like a skull and crossbones instead of dots?
Hmm?
Why don't you give him like a skull and crossbones instead of a bunch of dots on his forehead?
You're a genius.
Just give him a yellow fucking Inkay pirate emblem. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you know what? I kind of like that idea, so I'm just gonna do it. Like,
Just do a big one in the front. There you go. Now that's an Inkay. You know, it's like, go Inkay, and it's like, yar, give me your plunder.
Yar, pillage and,
And it's like, oh, Inkay, use splash attack. Brah! It's the Kraken, blah, 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 blah.
release the Kraken. That's what he said.
Yep, and then you don't even want to, but then you throw out your Pokeball with the Kraken in it, and you're like, oh, okay. I guess I have to release the Kraken. It was somewhat effective. That's looking real good, buddy. It's looking real good. Oh, that's cute. Can you give him a grin? He's like, Oh. Ah. E. Now that is sweet. Oh man, it's that's why I keep coming back to this fucking game. There's moments like that. Just feels good. Just when you get to take a step back and really admire it from afar. There you go. There you go. Attaboy. Yeah.
I like it.
That's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon. That's how we do it.
I've seen a Pokemon or two in my day. That is one of them. You've drawn Inkay.
How long was that, Barry?
52 minutes.
Okay, well, it's
54,
faster. That was faster than the Fennekin, I think.
Was it? All time has lost any sense of meaning.
Okay. Oh, yours is pretty neat as well, I suppose. Fuck you. Yours.
I'm a big fan of his Inkay. It's good to see you, each improving at your own pace.
You know what? Someone said to me, "It's like watching this is like watching Ross beat up a 5-year-old child."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've drawn an Inkay. The final exercise of the novice course is now unlocked.
Woo!
So you can finish being a novice soon.
Yeah. Well, I want to finish.
You become an apprentice. Ooh. Lesson complete.
Well, let's see what.
Yay. Let's see it. Oh wow!
Oh my
he's
God!
Flying through space.
He's in the night sky, like, "Arr! I come for your booty."
No fear, only dreams now.
No fear, only dreams. Susie.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh man.
Susie.
That's looking.
Burhow.
That is
Great job,
really,
Susie.
really nice.
Really
You know?
nice, Susie. Well, next time on Grumpcade, we'll create another abomination just for you.
What? That's no abomination. Look into his smile.
I love the stars around them. They kind of make them look happy.
Oh, almost.
If you saw that, if you were on a pirate ship and you saw that coming towards you, what would you do?
I would renounce everything I've ever known and loved and dive into the icy, watery depths. so that I may be claimed by a...
Yeah, swallow me whole.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'd rather be fed to the sharks than have to deal with whatever that fucking kissy nightmare coming at us is.
Whatever that may bring with it, it can only be bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next time.
Next time. Damn, that is one hell of a drawing.
Yep.